So everyone's in quarantine right now, trying to find a way to work out and stay fit. That goes from everybody to the general population, professional athletes, collegiate athletes, people trying to recover from injuries. So we're going to be doing a BFR workout with the KAATSU Cycle 2.0. And this is a great thing again for rehab purposes, but also, especially now, KAATSU BFR allows us to do any kind of workout. And the basic idea is we're doing it with little to no weight. So even as a sales rep, just being able to go into any hotel, any gym, anywhere you are, you essentially have all the equipment with you through BFR and the manipulation of the circulatory system. So again, what we're going to do today is we're going to go through a quick warm up, and then we're going to do both upper body and lower body workouts with the KAATSU, following the scheme of, again, generally 3 sets of 3 exercises, reps, generally speaking with 30, but for one of them, we're going to do 15 reps. And Johan will talk more about that later. But to get started, again, we've got the KAATSU Cycle 2.0 here. Right now, if you guys can see, I've got the bands on my legs. And what you're going to do for the band placement is you're going to put as high as you can on your lower body without it being uncomfortable. So again, pretty straightforward. I'm going to click these in. And again, lower body, you generally need to be putting more pressure in than the upper body. So I'm going to start my pressure here at 250 and then go from there. So I would suggest, depending on how confident you are in your fitness level, you go between 250 and 300 regarding pressure.
Yeah, and just a word of note, just make sure before you put the bands on, make sure they're completely deflated, and then make sure they're snug when you put the base pressure on there.
So again, my bands are inflating right now. You can hear a light humming noise. All right, when you're ready, again, just unattach. And then we'll get started here.
Yeah, and if you're new to this BFR game, I would probably start off a little bit more cautiously, as Colin mentioned. But obviously, if you don't feel like the resistance from the BFR device is sufficient, feel free to bump it up 25 or 50 millimeters of mercury.
And again, that's the beauty of BFR. Once you start using it a lot, you see, where your pressure is, where you're comfortable, just like any kind of exercise modality. Just like, bench press, something like that. 225 is easy. You bump it up to 250, depending on how comfortable it feels. So to start here, we're just going to do a quick warm up. So we're going to start with inchworms, and we're going to do 10 reps of that. So again, inchworm just looks like starting standing, reaching down, getting a nice stretch, walking out with your fingers into a push-up position, and then walking yourself back. So again, this is meant to be a warm up. So do it at your own pace. And we'll get 10 here, right? So I'll count it out as well. So let's start. 1.
That's, I think, important to mention is go at your own pace, and don't feel like you need to keep up with Colin because he's a beast.
Yeah, again, we'll be working hard, so no need to blow it out in the first 5 minutes, all right? 2. 3.
How are you feeling, Colin?
Yeah. 4.
If you guys want to throw in or add some difficulty to this, you can do a couple shoulder taps at the end, or even add in a push-up. Challenge yourself if you want to. Great exercise to warm up the core and legs, and also improve the mobility of your back and lower body. What do we have, buddy?
I was going to say, we have push-ups coming later, so do so at your own risk.
I'm feeling it, buddy.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit already. All right, let's give about 10 seconds for everyone to catch up here. All right, next.
Yeah, feeling already.
If you're still doing this, we're gonna do a lunge, and then we're gonna reach through and open up our chest while also working our glutes and hip flexors here. So starting in the push-up position, we're gonna start bringing our left foot up to our left hand. Okay, try and straighten this back leg if you can. If not, it's okay to put that knee down. But if you can, extend that back leg. Okay, squeeze the glute, and you're gonna reach through with your left hand here, under your right arm, and then bring it up. And again, really extending, really reaching up. Again, this is meant for a stretch. So you should feel in your hip flexor, should feel in your glute, should feel in your chest here. So we're gonna do 10 of these as well. All right, so again, at your own pace here. Make sure to breathe as well.
Yeah, work into that stretch. You should feel it opening up in your hips, your low back, your upper back. It's a great warm-up exercise.
All right, we've got 10. Again, back into push-up position. This time you're bringing your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Again, right hand up. Bring your right hand under your left armpit. And then bring your right hand up. Again, hopefully getting the same stretch you're getting with that opposite side. You may feel different mobility on different sides. That gives you some awareness of what you need to work on here. All right, when you finish with that, we're gonna go back in that push-up position, okay? You're gonna bring your left foot to your left hand again. This time, if you can see here, taking my left hand, my elbow on the inside of my knee, and I'm gonna keep good posture. I'm just gonna bring my whole arm, and I wanna get it parallel to the ground, okay? So I'm just bringing it down, go as low as you can, and we're just gonna go 10 there, okay, up and down.
And this is commonly referred to as elbow to instep, in case you guys are wondering.
Again, for me, I'm feeling this on the outside of my hips, working my hip flexor on one side, the outside of my hip on the other. When you're ready, back to push-up position. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Again, right hand coming up, elbow to the inside, keeping it parallel to the ground here. I'm doing the same thing. Doing 10 of them. All right, and that's our warm-up. Hope you guys are sweating. I'm sweating a little bit already. And then we're gonna get into our, officially, into the lower body workout here. So what we're gonna start with is we're gonna start with a pretty compound movement and then work our way down, and you should be feeling fatigue. With that being said, on these exercises, we're trying to get rid of the whole Rocky mentality, right? Just more is more, train until you can't stand. What we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be trying to reach the rep set, but the idea of BFR is to reach fatigue. So you're gonna start slowing down naturally. Once your technique starts to go out the window or gets compromised, or if you just can't do it anymore, we're gonna come up with resting points for all these exercises. So I'm gonna run through them all really quickly, just so you have an idea of what we're gonna be doing, and then we're just gonna get right into it. So don't follow, just watch right now. The first exercise we're gonna be doing is what's called catcher squats, or what I refer to as, again, starting this push-up position. It's kind of a half burpee. So we're here, jumping our hands to our feet, and then releasing our hands and just getting posture. And then the next rep is just putting your hands back down, going back here, and then we're just gonna repeat that, bring it up, Okay, see how that works. Okay, the next one is gonna be a lunge. I'm sure you've all seen that. We're gonna be reverse lunges though. So starting up, just reaching back. Again, nice and slow with all these movements as well. You don't wanna be rushing through anything, okay? That's the beauty of BFR workouts, is that we can do all of these workouts, and when it gets tired, we don't have a barbell on our back or any kind of weight to start compromising our technique, okay? The whole point of this is to maintain technique while to make it more inducive to failure, I guess. And then the last one, just simple calf raises, moving up and down. Again, if you've never done this before, you're gonna realize how hard calf raises are with BFR. So if we're ready to roll, we're just gonna get right into those catcher squats, okay?
Yeah, so I'd just like to add one thing. If you guys feel like you need to add a little bit of pressure, now's a great time to do it. You can bump up your pressure if you need a little bit more resistance. And the other point I'd like to make is I think it's really important to follow Colin's lead to make sure you kind of match his tempo.
Yep. Yeah, so again, going up, John, like we said, we're gonna do it nice, slow, and deliberate, and not just rush to reach these reps and do whatever it takes to get there. Again, like I said, everything we're doing right now is very deliberate. So again, without further ado, we'll start in these catcher squats here. So if we're all in a push-up position, so we're gonna do 15 reps here. So that's 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Starting to feel it in my quads, Colin.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, now again, stand up, do whatever you need to do, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna have a 30-second break here.
Yeah, I think it's important to mention, especially with all this BFR, is to take a 30-second break in between, as that's what's recommended. Sometimes you're gonna feel like you need a longer break. The whole point of BFR is to really try to accumulate the metabolic waste and kind of keep it in there. So it's important to keep that rest short and concise.
All right, ready for set number 2? Let's do it.
Do it.
Starting push up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, good.
Now.
We're going to take another 30-second rest. And again, if things start getting fatiguing, you feel like you can't, match the pace, or you can't even do any more exercise, I would suggest, keep some kind of active position here. So you can keep the squat position if you want. You can keep a push-up position, but try not to just lay down on the ground. I mean, we're here, so why not get a workout, right? So again, shake it out a little bit. Take that 30-second break. Keep breathing. I'm sweating a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but we're really starting to sweat here. And here we go.
Nice lather.
Our third and final set. Back to push-up position, and we'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so that's our 3 sets there. Hopefully your quads are burning a little bit. Mine are. But again, that's 3 sets with a 30-second rest in there. And again, that's generally what we're doing with Katsu BFR regarding workouts. All right, so again, just a reminder, we're not starting yet, but next exercise is gonna be reverse lunge. And one thing I wanna focus on here is try not to just kind of rush through it like you see people do really fast. Again, we're gonna step back, go low, and deliberate with everything we're doing. The other thing, Johan, you can speak on this a little bit, but one of the important things is the positive shin angle. So I don't want to be reaching back and kind of getting my shin forward. I want to be going far enough back that I have like a 90-degree angle here on my leg. So again, that doesn't compromise your knees, and make sure you're getting this workout where you should be getting it.
Yeah, I think that's an important point, right? Just to try to maintain a good technique. And it shouldn't come at the expense of, robbing motion from another joint. You should really try to do correct form, especially with the BFR straps in place. You're going to feel a greater metabolic demand. Your muscle's going to work harder. But it's super critical to maintain that good technical form.
Yeah, again, I'm going to reiterate this a lot, but that is the beauty of BFR. You can imagine if I'm doing a squat and I'm getting really tired and there's, a barbell on my back or something, I'm going to start coming forward, and then my technique starts to compromise. And that's one of the beautiful things about this is, you can maintain that technique the whole time.
Let's get it, boys.
If we're ready to go, we're going to alternate here, going right then left as opposed to, 15 right, 15 left. So 30 total, we're going to start up. So we'll start with the right leg going back. Okay, then we're going to go right to the left leg going back. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is going to be a killer.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11.
If you guys do get tired, feel free to take a little bit of an active break, right? What we call active recovery. Rest in between, and you feel like you're ready, just jump right back in.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Where should I be feeling this, Colin?
Quads, glutes, pretty much everywhere at this point.
Okay, good.
28, 29, and 30.
Nice. Woo!
So again, a couple other things I like to do too, if you're starting to feel that you're not breathing as much as you should be, or you're starting to get fatigued, one thing I like to do is count, even if you're just counting by yourself, because A, that helps you breathe, and B, it helps you stay engaged instead of just doing them until somebody says stop. So that's something that I like to do. Feel free to do that as well.
If you guys are getting a little bit warm and your skin's getting red, that's completely normal. You may actually feel like you're getting more of a cardiovascular workout than you normally would if you weren't using the BFR strap. So just keep that in mind.
So again, we're doing 30 reps here, 15 aside, and we're going to keep that 30-second rest time that we've been using. All right, so set number 2, we're going to start with the right leg going back. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't know about you guys, but I definitely got a good sweat going now.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Good. 10 more.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Nice. Good job, everyone.
Set number 2 in the books. So again, as a reminder, we're finishing up our last set here of lunges, and then we're going into our final leg workout after this. All right, set number 3, here we go. All right, again, back with the right leg to start, and go. 1, 2, 3,
Good. This is the last set for the lunges. Let's make it count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, focus on really reaching back with that foot, keeping that positive shin angle. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
Nice.
29, and 30.
Good job, everyone.
All right, so that's lunges for us. Again, the last thing we're gonna do is calf raises. Again, most of you know, but a pretty simple exercise that gets pretty difficult when it comes to VFR. So again, when you're doing this, try not to just do calf raises. Try to, flex your glutes, flex your quads, and really make it difficult, okay? So flexing everything as you come up, hold it for about 2 seconds, and then you're back down. Try not to just go up and down the whole time.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. With any exercise, if you can fire the other stabilizing muscles isometrically while you're doing the movement, not only does it make it more difficult, but more importantly, it makes it way more effective. So give it a shot if you haven't done that before.
All right, you ready to do this? All right, again, calf raises. Squeeze your.
Ben said, don't forget to fire up your core. Good point, Ben.
There we go. All right, ready to roll? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, hold it for 2 seconds as well.
That's a good one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How many did you say we're doing? 8?
10. We're doing 30.
Oh, okay.
Now, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Good. Fire up those other stabilizers.
17, 18, 19, 20,
Good. Try to get all the way up on those toes. All the way up. Squeeze at the top.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
Good.
30.
Woo!
All right, set 1.
Feeling that. Definitely feeling that.
Yeah, one thing I like to tell people, and we've got a bunch of RP people here, but there's a famous quote by Muhammad Ali. It's, when do you start counting your sit-ups? And he says, I only start counting when it hurts. And that's the idea with VFR and these simple body weight exercises. If I told somebody to do, 30 basic calf raises with nothing on, they think it was a piece of cake. But this kind of puts us to the point where we're already fatigued with the manipulation of the circulatory system. So we're already at that point where it starts to quote unquote hurt, which means fatigue, and then we're starting to work from there. So that's kind of the concept behind, you know, BFR in general, and especially with these basic exercises like, you know, we're doing calf raises now, and we're gonna do bicep curls in a bit. So something to think about there. All right, so here we go. Next set here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2.
And just as a side note, for any of you who are working with other, other clients or athletes, it's really easy to make this more challenging, right? So you can actually add pressure if you want. You can go to a single leg. You can focus on the eccentric component. You can throw a little weight in their hands. Really, you're only limited by your imagination.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
The pump is real.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, that's set 2 of 30 calf raises. Again, you should be squeezing your glutes, your hamstrings, your hip flex, or your calves the whole time. So you should really feel it in your whole lower body at this point. Again,
It's hard to get up all the way on my toes now.
Again, take a 30-second break between sets here. And we got one more set of calf raises. Then we're going to move on to the upper body here. All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Up.
Good. Last one. Let's make it count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good. Work on that full range.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We'll slow it down here. 22, 23, down. 24, down. 25, down. 26, down. 27, down. 28, down.
Woo!
9, down. Last one, hold for about 5 seconds. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're down.
Woo! That was a good one.
All right, so that's our 3 sets of 30 reps there. That is it for the lower body. So again, just a reminder, we did 3 warm-up exercises. We just got 3 exercises. Again, 15 reps for the catcher squats, for the reverse lunge and calf raises, 3 sets of 30 reps. So again, now we're gonna move on to upper body, doing the same rep scheme with all these. We're gonna do, 30 reps with 3 sets. So again, just to deflate these, push them in. Pop these lower body bands off. Again, you see a little discoloration in your legs, that's very normal. We're gonna move on to these upper body bands here. So again, many of you know, got the Katsu bands. I like having the buckle on the outside, okay? Pulling it tight. Again, the placement for the lower body was as high as you can with the lower body without it being uncomfortable. With the upper body, it's between the biceps and deltoids here. And again, you want it to be, at the beginning, you want to be tight, but not too tight. The general rule is you should be able to fit one finger in these bands, but not two fingers comfortably. So again, once you got the bands placed on your upper body, between your bicep and deltoid, you're going to grab it. And again, generally speaking, we recommend that the starting pressure on the upper body is a little bit lower than you would do with the lower body. So for example, I was at 250 on the lower body, and I'm going to go to about 200 for the upper body here.
And the reason why we have a lower pressure for the upper body is that there's just simply less soft tissue to deform. So you just don't need as much pressure to create the same effect.
Right, so again, things we spoke about before, it's going to be really not exaggerated, but you're going to see it a lot easier with this these upper body bands, things like discoloration, and a little bit of tingling. But again, that's all normal, and most of you guys know that from working for BFR. You're also going to get really vascular, which is good.
Is that a worm on your right arm there?
A worm? No, no worms. We're good.
Okay, got it.
I appreciate you checking it out, though. So we're going to start, again, with a basic, complex upper body movement, just a push-up. Pretty simple. What I like to do with these push-ups is most people just kind of go up and down. What I like to do is to maintain the technique is start with a push-up and then go to the ground and release your hands. And then it forces you to tighten up your core and go up all at once. Because again, with a push-up, if you're down and your core isn't tight and trying to come up, your back will arch and then your butt kind of comes behind it. So when you're doing these push-ups, really think about, again, tightening your core, tightening your whole body, and everything comes up, as if it's a solid plank of wood or something like that. So just an idea of what we're going to be working with. We're going to start with push-ups. Then the next exercise, we're going to do kind of a plank and then push ourselves up to a push-up position, work ourselves back down. And then we're going to finish with a simple exercise like we do with the lower body, which is going to be the bicep curl. So without further ado, we're going to get right into these push-ups. So let's get in a push-up position. And we're going to do 30 reps here, okay? So we're going to 3, 2, 1. We're going to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
That was brutal.
So again, that was probably very fatiguing. One thing here, again, failure is our goal, but that doesn't mean you should push through, whatever it takes to get these 30 reps here. So if you feel comfortable, feel free to rest in the push-up position. Again, you can rest here and then join in, taking a couple reps off.
The other thing you can do to kind of help modify the exercise to make it a little bit easier, you can go to your knees, or you can even potentially put your hands on a table or something to change the incline level. If you want to make it more difficult, try to do a one-arm push-up that Colin can do. And then you can also try lifting your legs, right, to increase the posterior chain activation.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll take another 10-second break here, rest up a little bit, and then we'll get right back to it. Again, these rest periods, now's the time if you want to grab a table or something like that. Or again, like John said, feel free to jump on your knees. I've seen a ton of strength and conditioning coaches jump on their knees because they can't do 30 push-ups. So we'll go from there. All right. Next set in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Killing us, Colin.
10, kill myself, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Woo!
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Good job.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That was terrible.
I don't know about you, but I went to my knees early, and I'm okay with saying that because that's just the amount of the added resistance that the BFR or challenge the BFR bands added. So that was brutal.
So take your rest here.
And you guys should be feeling this everywhere. I'm definitely feeling my triceps, even my biceps. Get a burn in my chest, and then my lower back from just kind of avoiding that, trying to avoid that extension from doing the push-up. That's even kicking in. So good stuff.
All right. Last set here. In 3, 2, 1.
Get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, going on my knees, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, last one, and 30. I'm dripping sweat right now.
What does it mean when you're lightheaded?
What's that?
What does it mean when you're lightheaded?
I don't know.
Shake out those arms if you need to.
Yes, we're actually going to take a bit of a longer break, probably about a minute, just because the next exercise is pretty similar and it's going to tax your shoulders as well. So again, this is what we're talking about with, your imagination is kind of your limit here. So we're giving you a basic set protocol here, but you can really do, whatever you're looking for. Also now maybe a time to, if you got a little ambitious or you shorten yourself a little bit, maybe you can adjust the pressure to bump it up, bump it a little bit lower, whatever's most comfortable for you. And keep breathing.
Breathe. Get that recovery in.
Johan, I feel like the arm bands have gotten a lot tighter. Why is that?
Maybe your guns are getting too big.
Yeah, so the bands are getting tighter just because your muscles are expanding. And that's one beautiful thing about these BFR bands is, some of the other ones are a little bit wider and they actually cover up the muscle, which you can imagine makes it a lot more uncomfortable. So, having these narrow bands, along with the scientific aspect of it, it's functionally, a lot more advantageous than some of the other BFRs out there.
Yeah, I tend to find that, you know, it's definitely like not as painful. That doesn't prevent me from doing anything. And the other thing is it allows for full range of motion, which is really nice.
All right, so again, just watch this.
Increased flexion.
The next exercise we're doing is pretty similar. So we're gonna start in a plank position. And then instead of a push-up, I'm just gonna take right hand here, putting it to the ground first, my left hand, putting it next to it, and then just bringing it down, bringing it up. Working our way up and down there. Again, trying to keep good posture, not have our butt stick out. Trying to keep flat back. So, hopefully we're all ready. If not, this is the name of the game, so we're gonna do it anyway. But we're gonna do that plank to push up, and we're gonna do 30 reps again, okay? So, without further ado, let's get started. So start in the plank position and go from there. It doesn't matter which hand you're putting down first, as long as you're getting from the plank to get into a push-up position. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Woo. We're observing sweat on the floor right now. Again, this one is very difficult, especially coming off the push-ups we just did. So feel free, again, these resting positions. Feel free to rest in a push-up position, or feel free to rest in a plank position. So again, maybe rest in a plank position or push-up position for 5 reps or 7 reps, and then just jump back into it when you get that rest period, all right?
I'm definitely feeling that one, man. My wrists are burning, my arms are burning, and I definitely felt like I reached that technical fatigue super early on. Man, I just started getting sloppy. So.
Yeah, and sorry guys, also, John, you might have been saying this anyway, but you can also go on your knees and keep doing it as well. If that's an option, I'll probably end up doing that at some point soon. So again, 30 seconds are probably up here, so let's get into the next set. We'll start in plank position, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
20 more.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Nice work, Colin.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Well, you think that your bands aren't inflated. You're making us look bad.
I'm definitely inflated.
Arms don't lie. You got a nice little pump there, my friend.
Take it out a little bit. Get comfortable. We're as comfortable as you can right now. And we got one more set of these. Then we got bicep curls. So again, only one exercise plus another set here. So let's get through it.
Let's do it. We can do it, guys. We're almost there.
Whose idea was this?
It's all foolishness.
It was a community idea. All right,
Get it.
here we go. Last set.
Let's get it, Boomer. Let's get it, Lawrence.
1,
Ben.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to my knees. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Halfway.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3,
Nice.
24, 25, 26, finish strong, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, you stand up, shake it out, do whatever you need to do. And then the last thing we're doing is bicep curls. So again, shake it out, get a drink if you need to. I'm sweating bullets over here.
You got that pump going, man.
Yeah, we all should have that pump going. Again, you look, you get the discoloration, very normal. And what people actually know too is it actually feels less comfortable when you're just sitting around waiting to do the exercise than when you're actually doing the exercise. So it's an encouragement to keep going and not rest too much.
Yeah, one of the things is you know, literally when you're resting, you're letting that waste accumulate. So sometimes it helps just to even do a little bit of active motion in between to flush some of that stuff out.
All right, so let's get through this. Last one is just bicep curls. We've all done bicep curls before. We're gonna do it a little bit differently here. And then we're gonna come up, resist on the way up, okay? And we're gonna resist on the way down as well. Kind of like we do the calf raises, you should be feeling it the whole time. And you should be, you know, using a lot more muscles than just the primary muscles here. So again, resist on the way up, resist on the way down. I like to just open up my hands here. And then same thing, resisting, going down.
Yeah, so some things like even what Colin was mentioning, get that real good forearm squeeze. Make sure you squeeze your glutes, your core, all that stuff. Work it all together.
All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1, up.
Try to get
1,
range.
2, and try not to rush this. 2, 3,
I don't know about you, but even without a
4,
isometric contraction, I mean, that's burning.
6, 7,
My arms feel like they're gonna pop.
9, 10, 11,
I hear you guys grunting out there.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Vote.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
Who's feeling it now?
9, and 30. All right, 2 more sets to go. Take your arms out, get comfortable, do what you need to do. You got 30 seconds till the next set here.
Love it. You guys are doing great. Keep it up.
Again, I feel this a lot. My triceps, we just did that, that plank to push up works a lot of your triceps. So you should still be feeling that, again, as you're doing that resistance going back down. So again, your arms should be on fire right now. All right. Let's do set number 2. In 3, 2, 1. Up. 1.
You should feel this a lot more as you get started compared to your first set.
3, 4, 5,
Both feeling with this.
6, 7,
You feeling it?
8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15,
Gotta get a good squeeze at the top.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Nice.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
Squeeze it, last one.
and 30.
Beautiful.
And one thing to highlight with this is, again, imagine if you're doing bicep curls with a weight. Once you see people starting to get fatigued with this, they kind of throw their whole body into it. And again, that's compromising technique. And that's, again, I'm going to keep repeating it for the beauty of BFR. If you're fatigued with this, there's no weight to kind of get the motion and get the weight up. So again, you're maintaining that technique the whole time, even though it is getting more difficult with the bicep curls themselves.
This is it, guys. The grand finale. Last one. Let's make it count.
All right, let's do it. Adjust your bands, get ready to roll, and we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Squeeze.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
As my man Red says, curls for the girls.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Just so you know, my arms felt like they were going to explode on the first set.
16, 17,
Getting a burn up in my traps.
18,
Places where I didn't even know muscles existed.
19, 20, 21, 22,
Good. Finish it off. 8 more.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, that's it for the Katsu workout. So I'm sure you're all excited to do this, but get your band, deflate it, feel that blood pumping through your arms.
Hey, bro. Colin, that was a great job. Give me a pound, man. Give me a pound.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good job, everyone.